world. So I just did something I didn't even think was humanly possible. And I guarantee you, no one else is. Maybe not guarantee it. I shouldn't say that. I don't think anyone I've ever known in my life has sat through something that's this long of a film. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was like 3 hours I sat through today. It was just. It was so slow. The Irishman. It was just the slowest film I have ever seen. It just. There wasn't a beginning, a middle, and end for me. It's just kind of dragged on and dragged on and dragged on. Now, I'm not saying, if I were you, I'd watch it and then form your own opinion on it. But for me, it just felt like there was a couple of great moments in the film. Don't get me wrong. There was a couple, awesome moments in the film. But once you get to the 3 hour mark, once you get to the 2.5 hour mark, it starts to kind of drag on just a little too much. Don't get me wrong. The movie was, Al Pacino and Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci were all great in this film. And Martin Scorsese did a good job. But it was just like, where is this going? And why is it taking so long to get to the end point of this movie? And I don't know if I'll ever watch a movie, that's 3.5 hours long like that again. I know I can do it, but it has to have like some sort of, action all the way through until the end. This just kept building and building and building, and there was no climax. There was no, moment in the film where I thought, like, okay, I see where they're going with this. It felt like it was getting a little too long after the 2.5 hour mark. Even the 3 hour mark. Even the 3 hour 15 minute mark. It just seemed like it was getting too long. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, it was an okay film. I didn't think it was the greatest. I think there's other movies out there that are, better than this, that didn't seem like they dragged on too long. Like, for example, the Avengers Endgame. That was great from beginning to end. And, Avatar, that was great from beginning to end. Even I know some people don't agree with my opinion on this. Even though it was only 2.5 hours long, the new Star Wars film, it had a great start, for me at least, and it had a great middle and a great end. Because I thought that film was amazing. It's just this one just didn't speak to me like all those films I just listed. Irishman, it could have been a great film if they didn't drag it on for so long just to, get to the end point. Or maybe even, condensed it a little bit more. Or maybe, have more action or more something. Some sort of factor that could have made it interesting from the 2.5 hour mark to all the way to the 3.5 hour mark. It just needed something more to me. And I've seen so many movies in my lifetime. I've seen so many TV shows that I just binge all the way through from season 1 to season 2 or however many seasons there are. And there's another thing that I'm about to go watch. I may not watch it right now. Maybe later tonight on Netflix is to watch Witcher. All 8 episodes of Witcher. And they're like an hour and 15 minute long episodes. Every single one of them. So there's that. There's also Sex Education. The second season just started on Netflix today. So that's something I have to look forward to. What else was I good? I was going to talk about birthdays and stuff, but I think I'm going to hold off on that until tomorrow. Or even the day after that. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know when I'm going to start Witcher. Possibly tonight. And see where that goes. I might be able to finish like 3 or 4 episodes, or I might just start it right now and just get through at least 1 or 2 episodes right now. and then see where things go from there. And I want to do a little reading actually. So maybe I will hold off on Witcher because I want to experience all of the Witcher experience that I can possibly imagine. So I might just watch a movie I have on iTunes that I haven't watched in a while, like Wonder Woman, and just watch that and read and finish that She Comes First book because I'm almost done with it. I'm on chapter 24, I think, or something like that. And so that's just going to be something I'm going to do today. And hopefully I can start watching Witcher later tonight and then maybe finish it. Who knows right now. I just wanted to let you guys know that I did sit through 3 hours of a movie that I didn't think was going to be that great. And to me it wasn't. I mean, sure, the actors were great in it. Robert De Niro's awesome. Al Pacino's awesome. Joe Pesci's a great actor. I mean, all three of those guys are great actors in everything they've done from the beginning of their careers up until this point. It's just, like I said, it kind of got you for the first maybe 2.5 hours, and then it started to slowly drag on after that. And it didn't have, I mean, the ending was alright. It wasn't the greatest. It's just that from 2.5 hours on, it just didn't seem like it was that great of a film. And I've heard reviews like that before where they said that it kind of just dragged on a little too much after a certain point in the film. And that's how I felt as well. And this is just my honest opinion on it. So I've got things I've got to take care of, and then we'll see what happens next. And I might do like a mini review of how many ever episodes I get through of Witcher for tomorrow's video. So, and also today, it's 17th, right? Today we're 3 months away from my 31st birthday. Actually, you know what? Let's just talk about this. I know 31 isn't like a big birthday or anything like that. It's just a birthday. There's still a handful of great birthdays I want to reach, like my 35th, my 40th, my 50th, my 75th, my 90th, even maybe my 100th birthday. Those are just some birthdays I'm looking forward to in the future. I don't know if I'll reach 90th birthday or my 100th birthday, but I hope to get to at least 75, if that's possible. And I hope it is possible, but I have some amazing, great, awesome ideas that I could do for my 31st. I'm not going to share them with you today. I may share them a couple months from now when there's only about a month left before my birthday, and who knows, maybe they'll happen, maybe they won't. I don't know right now, but 31 is coming up in 3 months, and those 3 months could fly by. Let's be real. And so I'm going to let you guys all go. You all know the drill. Keep real. Have a great 2020. Have a great birthday, whatever age you're celebrating this year. And just be the best version of yourself. Bye-bye.